Okay, it's day 20 of our 1 hour workout. I didn't think I was going to make it today. It's almost like 1:45, so the video probably won't be up till, whatchamacallit, about 4 o'clock, because YouTube take an hour, to process and everything. So if you see my eyes, but I'm sticking to my diet, and I'll do like I did yesterday. We're gonna start checking that scale. So yesterday I showed the scale said like 208 or something like that, and today it's saying 207. I don't know if you can see that, but 207. Now the trick to that. Pound a day, coming down, like when I first started, I started at 220. In the first week, I started exercising and dieting. I came down 10 pounds. From the 10 pounds, it took me we almost into like 3 weeks now. So it took me like an extra 2 weeks. The first week, it took me 1 week to get off 10 pounds. That was the first start. You lose at least a good 5 or 10 pounds when you first start. And then from there, it took me 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, past 2 weeks. And just yesterday, I started coming down more because my body was storing the fat, because your body thinks that you're starving yourself. So what it does is it stores the fat for you so that you don't. But I'm trying to tell my body I'm letting this fat go. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I always do. I jump on the scale. Well, I don't always do. I'm just starting to do it now. But I want to just jump on the scale and show y'all that I'm coming down. This scale, I gotta get a new scale because sometimes it be giving different weights. Like right now, it's giving 206. You know what I'm saying? But I had this scale for a while, so I understand what it's doing. And all it's doing is saying, you're not eating, you're exercising, you're working out. Then I take the fat burners, and then I take they come in a pink bottle. They little laxative pills, to help to cleanse my body. You could take 2 or 3 of them a day, or you could start out taking 1. So if I have to jump up and use the bathroom and leave the camera and use the bathroom, y'all know why. Okay? So usually I be dressed already, you know what I'm saying? But this is just to show that what I'm saying is working. I feel it. I think I see it in my face. Not that it's making me prettier, but I think my fat, my cheeks is going in. It's not relieving all the ugly dark spots or nothing. That's another story. Okay, so we're going to try to do some planking push-ups or whatever that is that I usually do. I get down on the floor. I want to be doing push-ups, but I can't seem to bend my elbow, actually pushing my weight. And I'm not trying to hurt myself. See, I forgot something. See? I said, nobody watches my videos. They won't miss me if I don't if I don't post today. Yeah, what happened was that I broke night. I'm studying. I got a 7-day, 20-hour mortgage loan originator course that I'm taking. So it's like cramming for 7 days. So I gotta be finished all of the study and everything by the 14th. And then, there's a major test to take, I mean, I guess this is the thing that, probably people go to college for and spend time, but, if you're a good, crammer, and I guess a speed reader, you could get your agent and your broker's license within a matter of weeks. You could get your mortgage originator's license in a matter of weeks, and try to go legal. But if you got a felony or anything like that, I don't think you could, do the mortgage, because the mortgage is like dealing with people's loans in the banks and stuff like that. So that's moving in that area. Even with the real estate agents and brokers, you have to, your background. You can't have them felonies and stuff, and you can't have scam and fraudulent. Like the new thing is scamming and stuff, and people messing up their names by scamming. Yeah, you getting money, and then what, you go to jail? And the stuff that you're purchasing is going to be outdated in a few years. Like, even cars be outdated in a few years. You know what I'm saying? So what are you buying that you got to scam and mess up your name? Okay, so we just aim this to the floor. I just want to straighten it out. Like I said, I broke night. I've been up all night. So bear with me today. It's going to be a slow start today. But I got to do it. I got a late start. Let me see if I can move that chair closer. I'm trying to block out some of the other messy background, but it's all good. Ain't nothing back there. I'll take y'all back there one day with me, and I'll take the camera back there. It's the kitchen and the living room. I have a lot of boxes and stuff from electronic purchases, and the living room is crowded. That's my office. You know what I'm saying? And so, so we could do better. I don't feel like this camera is really positioning right. I tell you, I'm not up to par today. Let me push it back a little bit. Can you see me now? Let me see if I could turn it down a little bit. I don't want to drop the phone. Yesterday I did something and I kind of dropped the phone. It didn't drop on the floor. But you know how these iPhones are. The screen will crack. But I got the outer box for mine, the police protection one, where they got the 3-piece case. Let me see if I could do my little planking thing today. So we're gonna do all that, and then we resort to sit-ups. My resistant band didn't come in yet. I had them delivered to the store, to the Walgreens up there, but it didn't come yet. It's supposed to be the resistant band. Like this, but this one broke. I keep showing this broken one. But I was enjoying it while it was working. because it was helping me do my sit-ups. Now I got to do my sit-ups by myself, you know. So I broke night. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm still up. And I said, you know, when I go to sleep, when I wake back up, it's going to be probably somewhere in the evening. And it's going to be pushing it, you know. If I don't wake up till 7 or 8 o'clock at night, it's going to be pushing it to do my workout, you know, at nighttime. Not that I have a whole crowd watching me, but you know, I don't want one person to be watching me and they see I don't post one day and they be like, this program ain't really, we could go back to eating. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I used to be thin, so, you know, I know what it is to be thin. You know, all my childhood and my teen and then my 20s and stuff. And I blew up when I was 24 when I was pregnant. And then after I had my baby, it took me a while. I couldn't believe it. I thought 180 pounds, I blew up from being like 120 to 180 pounds. I gained 60 pounds when I was pregnant. Oh, man. So the funny thing is that I had these jeans. I had my favorite jeans laying out on the couch, like for months. You know, waiting for me to, you know, give birth and then come home and slide on them jeans. Anyway, when time came, I gave birth and came home and had the baby, and, you know, my cousin gave me a baby shower, so I had everything I needed. You know, my baby was healthy and everything was all good, so wasn't nothing left to do but, you know, get myself together, you know, do my hair. Finally able to get in the tub and sit down and, you know, really enjoy, you know, after pregnancy, after that big belly, it's like, you know, to be by yourself, to not be carrying an extra human inside your body, it's a different, you know, you'd be thankful you dropped that load. It'd be crazy. So, anyway, these jeans that I had sitting on the couch for months, waiting for me to, you know, drop the load and get back in, squeeze back into my jeans, I couldn't get one leg. Not one leg in them jeans. And my mind was telling me I could. I don't know why I even attempted. I should have been able, I must have haven't been looking in a full mirror. You know, I don't even think I had a full mirror at the time, but my mind was telling me I could get in these, they were skinny jeans, you know. Well, they used to be baggy before I got pregnant. You know, when I was 120 pounds, those was like my baggy jeans. And they was my favorite jeans, you know what I'm saying? And so I had them laying out on the couch, waiting for me to give birth. And then when I finally go to put my leg in my favorite jeans, I couldn't even fit my thighs down in there. And I was 24. I was 24 years old. And I was like, God damn. I'm heavy, I'm fat now, you know. I got that after childbirth weight, you know. I got that stretched stomach, you know. I was too upset, but my baby, she was beautiful. She came out with green eyes. She was pale, had nice head of hair, thick black hair, coming all to her face, down the sides and everything, beautiful. And marble green eyes she had, you know, so when you decide that you're gonna have a baby, it's a lot that come with it. You gotta raise the child and you gotta deal with the after effects. You are no longer that, you know, in shape person, or, you know, you might, you know, your stomach's been stretched to a point where it's either you can take care of that immediately get in a workout regimen, or you could sit down and be eating and talking and bull crapping and eating and pulling up that stretched out belly and keeping that belly stretched. And that's what most of us do. You know? And we be nursing the baby and changing Pampers and sitting down eating and just keeping that belly instead of letting it shrink back into size. You know, instead of letting your stomach shrink back. You know, some girls get stretch marks and be scratching, and it just don't be the same. You know? And then the sad part about it is that, you know, the person that you know, thought you wanted to have a baby, mine was an accident, but most of these girls, they have these guys' babies, and, you know, they think they're gonna hold on to the guy. I got his baby, blah, 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 but as soon as you have a baby, they run off, you know. They want the skinny minis. They want the young girls with no responsibilities that they could just run around in the street with them, you know. You know, and that's not all guys, but you gotta watch out for that, you know. But regardless of what, you know, once you bring a child in the world, you know, you gotta do right by your child, your baby, you know. And they be thinking that, you know, black women be like, yeah, I'm strong, I can do it by myself, I'm independent. No, we were like help, financial help, and all that other stuff, you know. But all the rest of the bull crap, you could keep it, you know. Because, you know, if you keep the father around, you know, he coming with his boys. They laying around the house, smoking, drinking. You got to deal with all the extra, you know, dangers that come with it. And me, I like to stay to myself. You know, my circle is small, me, myself, and I. I was looking at Vlad TV, and one of the wrestlers, he said some spirit or something came down and told him to kill his sisters. He had stabbed up his sisters, a 22-year-old sister and a 33-year-old sister. You know. And he was in, like, I think the UFC or some kind of wrestling thing, you know. Pretty famous with it, too, you know. I guess pretty good at his, you know, craft. But then I guess he had a little mental block or whatever. Or I don't know what he was smoking that day, or what pill or what he took that day, but when the cops caught up with him, he told the cops, I killed my sisters, and a higher power told me to do it. But actually, the sisters didn't die. I guess they made it to the hospital. The 33-year-old one is in critical condition. She have like punctured lung, but they'd probably be able to save her. So he would have a double murder on his hand if that was the case, you know. But I guess, since he told the officers that he murdered his sisters, that mean that he was attempting to, you know. And so I guess he gonna have attempt murder charge. I don't know what be happening with these people that make it into like celebrity status, where they have fans and followers and people watching them. You know, the other girl is she was in a movie with Meek Mills. She's a gay girl, and she from Baltimore, and she stabbed up her girlfriend 40 times in the chest, or something like that. They said 40 times. But she told the police officers that her girlfriend stabbed herself because she was breaking up with her. But she got 40 stabs. So like, is somebody gonna really stab themselves in the chest 40 times? So that goes to show you that you could just be a regular person. You don't have to be celebrity or nothing like that, because they're starting to bug out. They're killing each other. Let's not even get to the rappers. Forget about it. That's why I got my music production, and I got a bachelor's degree in music production, but I keep putting that on a back burner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm back to my real estate, and now I'm doing my mortgage school. I broke night last night, so I put a dent in it. I put a dent in the school where it ain't no turning back now. Not only that, I paid like $4 and change for that school, that class. I paid over $400. I just went click, submit, submitted my card up, my credit card, and it went through. But you know what? Once I passed that state test, it might be a job that's in demand, besides the fact that I'm my own broker, so I could, it complements, one complements the other, I could pull clients from my mortgage over to my, to my real estate, clients from my real estate over to my mortgage. Then we could probably start making some money and buy my own property. But the way I'm reading it, like, everybody want their own single family house first, but the way I'm looking into this thing, you need to have some investment property. You need to have like a portfolio of rental properties where, you're going into mortgages, but, you're collecting rents, Mainly I'm in New York, you collect good money on the rents and stuff, so if you could get something multi-unit. And if you have a property, that you want to get rid of, you don't have to fix it up or nothing. You got one of them that need fixing up. I have investors that's interested in purchasing, so holler at me. Oh, so I'm just learning. I'm studying with the school. I should be finished. Well, I have to be finished next Thursday on the 14th. And then I gotta wait and see when the big test is gonna be available. I think because of the coronavirus, we're taking it remotely at home. Talking about the mortgage loan operator, the test. We usually have to go down and take the test in a special state building or whatever. I think they're allowing us to do it from home now. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get that out the way. And then mortgages you could do electronically, online. You don't really have to, like real estate, you gotta go show the properties. But with the mortgage, you could, you know, you could do all the paperwork, sign electronically and everything. You could close the deal. You know, but with any thing that you're studying, you're just learning, you need to get with somebody that's willing to teach you and show you the ropes, because the books is one thing and actual hands-on is another. So I'm trying to get smart out here, y'all. Because I've been having my broker's license for a long time, but it just seemed like when it come down to online, you got Zillow and all of those other big sites that, you know, supersede over small, you know, small businesses, you know. Back in the days, before we was like all into the internet and stuff, you know, people used to walk through the door, you could storefront, people used to, you work for the broker, you be sitting at your desk and they come through the storefront, bring you apartments, say they want to sell their house, and boom, 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 boom. Now they go online, go to the big companies, and, you know, it's not like back in the days we used to be bumping into each other, putting flyers on everybody's houses and stuff like that. So I guess I gotta get like a major site and pay for advertisement. When I'm ready for the rush, you know. Because I work remotely from home, so if it's mortgage, I could do it electronically. If it's real estate, I gotta be a little careful with that. I gotta come out to your place. And I think there's with the real estate, you could only do virtual showing. You can't really take the people to see the properties. You gotta set up like, have a whole video, take a whole video of the property and show them the property. So it's not the same as, you know, somebody's interested in the property, they seen the properties available and they wanna go take a look at it. That's the best part. The showing is the best part. They eliminated the best part, the showing. And then they don't really want to compensate businesses and people, you know, for their losses. Because if it wasn't the coronavirus, I could have been hustling harder, you know. And maybe the mortgage will open up a new chapter in my life, and I'll be busier. It's a lot of paperwork. And I'm just thinking, you know how when you do the schoolwork, you have to do every little thing and brush up on the history and everything, the old-fashioned way, every like paperwork way. Hopefully they have like a system, like a computer system where you could just, you know, have all of the information with drop-down things where people could just input their information on the computer, opposed to the paperwork is crazy. The paperwork is very detailed. And they got a new form coming out, application form coming out in March. It's even more in detail, you know. Okay, so from now to Thursday, we're gonna still do our 1 hour workout, but I don't know what time I'm gonna get to it because I've been breaking night doing school and stuff. And Might not be that vigorous of a workout, because like I said, I broke night studying. I need to get some rest right now, and then wake back up and study some more. You know, when you get those licenses, them state licenses, you gotta be cramming and studying hard, and then the test is extra hard, like if you did 4 years in school, in college. Okay, so let's try to get up off this floor, because we're half an hour in. We got a half an hour left. Whew, and soon, maybe by the end of, what's today? Maybe by the end of next week, I'll be under 200 pounds. I don't know where you at, but if I keep it up doing what I'm doing, by the end of next week, I should be under 200 pounds and start working my way down, counting 90, 80, 70, 60. That's where I want to go. That's how I want to do it. That's how I did it before. I counted every 10 pounds. Every time I lost 10 pounds, I would, celebrate. Okay, let me pull this camera up into the heavy bag, and we're just gonna, when I'm on the floor, I use the karate gloves, and when I'm on a punching bag, I change into these little boxing gloves. Trying to catch up with Floyd Mayweather, like, he could give me one of them exhibition bouts for $1 million. So giving everybody else an opportunity for millions. Give me an opportunity to come in the ring and run. And run, ducking. Ooh. No, don't hit me in my face. I guess everybody got boxing equipment for this Christmas, cause let me get a paper towel. I broke the night and still did my thing today. Haven't been asleep yet, and I said I was gonna study till like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I studied till like 2:30 and 2:45 or whatever. So I've been up all night, all morning and afternoon. And then by the time I get this thing uploaded, it's gonna be late today. And they're gonna be like, where's she at? She dropped out already? No, but I'm trying to get I had to catch up to my schoolwork. You gotta do 3 hours of the laws, the lending laws. And you got so many articles, and that's not part of, the rest of the lessons. Then I figured out where I'm having a tough time figuring out the numbers. When you determine the ratios of the debt and mortgagation and all that stuff, amortization and all that stuff. The income, the debt, the loan, the home ratio, and then there's the conventional loan ratio, so they give you a whole, like I was telling my granddaughter, a word math problem. where you got to take the numbers out and put them together and come up with your solution. So I'm gonna get ahead of my studies, and then I'm gonna go back and make sure I get that right. So my plans is to finish early so that the parts that I'm weak on, you know, the math and all that stuff, I'll spend a whole day learning that thing. I'm gonna get it down pat, because it's not really that hard. It's just, you know, something I'm not used to. I didn't have to do it as an agent or a broker. We just send that stuff, you know, once we get the meeting of the minds. You want the house, the seller wants, you know, to make the deal with you, put the paperwork together, you send it to the mortgage people. And they work out the numbers and stuff like that. So, because I never had to deal with that, but I think this is the smartest thing that an agent or broker could do. Go ahead and become a mortgage, get your mortgage license, because there's a lot of studying and you probably don't feel like it, but it will help you with your real estate endeavors and understand the other side of things, the financial side of things, and what you need to be doing. And you can help your clients out much better too, to understand what package, you know, what loan package they need. Yeah, so it's gonna be a hard next few days, because I break night studying and then I gotta come and do my 1 hour workout. Plus I'm watching my diet, so it's like stomach growling. You know, stomach feeling like empty. Studying. I gotta post a 1 hour video, because I'm counting them day off, day by day, and I don't want nobody to think that, you know, I'm slacking off or I'm not serious. That's why at the beginning I showed the scale. It's starting to come down. You know, you probably can't see it. You probably can't see it, but every pound that come off that scale, I guess it's not going to be a big difference until I lose about 30 or 40 pounds. Then it's going to be like, oh shit, you lost weight. You lost weight. You lost a lot of weight. Oh, and then Monday, I gotta put together that, the ab booster is coming. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time to take away from my studies and put that together. So I might have to wait till I finish my studies to put that together. I don't know if I'll be able to put it together before Thursday. I might not pull it out till Friday, after all my studies is finished, because I had to put it together. Ad booster. It's supposed to come by Monday evening, so I guess it definitely won't be set up for Monday or Tuesday. I don't know if I said, you know, but you know how when you get stuff, you want to unbox it and you be excited to have it and you put it together. You know. Yeah, so I take fat burners, I'm not gonna lie. And I take a laxative. It's not a harder laxative, it's like a woman's laxative to help you, you know, move your bowels and clean out your intestines. It's a little pink pill. help you get it going. I'll be running to the bathroom and I'm not even really eating nothing, you know. Take a bite off a salad or chew on an apple or, you know, drink some juice. I'm not really doing much. Because like I said, if you eat a meal, then you know you're stretching your stomach. You gotta try not to eat, and you gotta try to let that stomach start going in. You don't want to fill it to capacity. You know how you stuff a suitcase and you can't hardly zipper the zipper around because you stuffed it with so much clothes. You know, you're going away, going on vacation, and you know, you don't want to leave nothing behind, or you want to have enough outfits. Or you want to take like so many pairs of sneakers, shoes, sandals, or whatever you want to, you know. And you stuff your suitcase and you can't and it's fat on the top. Well, that's how the belly is, you know. And in order to stop that stretching of the belly, you gotta eat like a different size person. Like you can't eat the same size meals. You gotta eat like a kid, like, you know. I'm eating less than the kids around the house, you know what I'm saying? Like, the kids are eating more than me, you know? That's how you gotta do it. Because that's gonna be more than a workout. Like, don't think you're gonna work out and be like, "Ooh, I worked out so hard, let me go get me something to eat." Nah. Let me go get me a big plate. That's not gonna work. You're never gonna lose it that way. But like I make the disclaimer every video, talk to your doctor. I am not a doctor professional to tell you what exercises you can do or what diet you can do. You know. And if you have like a medical condition, you know, like I think diabetics, they have to eat something, you know. Even when they go out, they have to like carry something with them else. I think they drift off to sleep. Sometimes I be thinking I'm that too, because sometimes I just be drifting off to sleep every day, you know, all day. You know. Not now that I'm in school though. I gotta stay awake and cram and break night. Whew. So let me just go ahead and do my workout and take a break from the schoolwork. Lay back and upload the video. Maybe I get a couple hours of sleep and get back up and get back to school. The thing about the online school and like teaching yourself, you know, like I got like a teacher, instructor online that if you have any questions, you can email them, and you know, they made like a message board where, you know, they give homework assignments and discussion boards where you could throw up, you know, but it's just not the same as being in the class and having, you know, an experienced person from the industry teaching you and breaking things down to you by experience and telling you, you know, what's most important, you know. You know, it ain't nothing like that, so you gotta just read every word that they give you online in the school, answer all the questions, pass all the tests. And in this coronavirus, I gotta see how I guess get with a mortgage banker or something like that to, you know, get underneath him to teach me the ropes. But I I got too much education and not enough income. So I'm trying to make this mortgage thing a thing where, you know, it's gonna be steady income. Even if it's in small bits, you know. I just need some steady stuff going. To get a mortgage, you gotta have steady income. That's one of the main things that they look at. A consistent income for 2 or 3 years straight. Can you tell I'm tired? Do I look like I broke night? Like I am tired. Stretch. Heavyweight champs. Whew. So they're talking about impeaching Trump. Because they're saying they think that he ordered the riot on the Capitol. I'm telling you, come the 20th, when Trump is out of office, we're going to be bored. We're not going to have another president like him. We're not going to have another president like him. And I'm a Democrat, and I'm saying he was full of excitement. They just mad because he was telling their asses off, you know. Every time they say something about him, he replied back to them, you know. Even if it's a rapper like Snoop Dogg, when he replied to him. Snoop Dogg said something about Donald Trump. And Donald Trump added him back in Twitter. The President of the United States, you know. Imagine the President of the United States arguing with you back and forth on social media. And at you, at your rap name. You know, not even your, you know, government name. Not even the Calvin Brodus that he is. His born, you know, name that his mama gave him. He added him at his, you know. I feel like I gotta use the bathroom already. If I cut the video early, it's because I had to run to the bathroom. I'm ready to quit already. My hour ain't up. I got about 12 more minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. That clock is moving slow. I broke night tonight, last night, studying, reading. I'm exhausted. I was gonna go to the store and get a salad, but I ain't gonna make it out the door. I ain't gonna make it out the door. Keep fighting, keep punching, keep going. Keep moving. It's starting to show. You know, like I always say, it's better to do just a little bit. Don't overexert yourself, because if, like I'm saying, I book night studying, and it's the middle of the afternoon for the next day. I gotta upload the video, so before I go to sleep and everything, right? So what I'm saying is, we're doing a 1 hour workout every day, right? So we're gonna get up and exert energy every day. So we don't have to worry about going real hard today, and then tomorrow you be laid up in the bed like, oh, I can't move. I can't do it today. I can't move. I'm not doing it today. I quit. You know that attitude. So just, when you're doing your workout, take it easy. Make sure you do something even if you don't feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not sick, hospital sick, or bedridden sick, or, down with the coronavirus or the flu or nothing like that, or if you got a cold, this is good, because it's better to work it out. Even with the flu, it's better to work it out. It's better to move and run it out of you. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to sit up there and lay and let the sickness consume you. You got to get up and walk it out, That's what's wrong with people. That's what's wrong with a lot of those people that got the coronavirus. The doctor, diagnosed them. Oh, you got coronavirus. And then they say, oh, yeah, I do. Okay, I'm going to lay down in the bed. Oh, I got coronavirus. Put the tube in my nose. I got coronavirus. No, that's not how you do it, because they say you shouldn't, you need to come up off the ventilator machine, because they saying that people die on the ventilator machine. You need to breathe on your own. So you gotta get your windpipes going, You need them to take that machine off of you, and you need to exercise your lungs. Even if you need to put that machine back on, you need to take it off and put it on. You need to try to get up out the bed and see if you can walk, You gotta get out of there, because if ain't nothing but sick people all around you, and you sitting there sick, and you're not trying to get out there, get out to some fresh air, you got the people in the bed over here next to you, the bed over there next to you, coughing and all kind of stuff, and you never make it out the hospital that way. That's why you see me in my house doing my workout. I'm not trying to be fancy and be at no gym with the fancy machines and with the treadmill and all that stuff like that. They got all that good stuff in there. They got the bikes and the thing that go this way. They got weights, lift your weights and all kind of things to pull down. They even got the thing where you be sitting up high and you be doing your sit-ups. They got this thing. They got a whole bunch of different machines in there, but I said, you know what? Let me get a few little pieces of equipment, And I need to go to the gym, but let me put a few things. Let me make a little space, a little corner in my house, and it's not like I'm trying to be doing some vigorous workout right now until I get my weight down. So maybe by the time, the coronavirus passed, my weight will be down to like 140, 150, and then, I could go to the gym and work out harder and more vigorously, But if you're home, like eating and say, I gotta get to the gym, you ain't gonna never make it there. Mainly not in no coronavirus. Mainly not with no kids running around the house and feeding and cooking. Some people, they get their bodies to the point of no return, I'll never see, I'll never be a skinny mini again. Like, I think I could be a skinny mini again, I think I could get back in shape and come down to 140, 135. For me, that'll be, I guess, kind of skinny, but I like to be skinny. Oh, yeah, y'all, I had it today. I think I got a whole nother 5 minutes to go. Maybe we could just do some stretching or something. I'm tired. I'm through with these gloves for today. Whew. But remember, you can also stretch. You don't have to be boxing or doing no sit-ups. You can do something that's, relaxing. Stretch. You could take it easy when you want to take it easy, because if you're committed to doing a workout every day, you don't have to go crazy every day. I'm just going to be tired this week because, like I said, I'm studying the mortgage brokerage course. I'm doing, you heard that, I just stretched out and you heard that bone, like a bone crack or like a knuckle crack, but that was in my ass. It came from my back and my ass. And this is the side that was hurting me all last week. And I just keep pushing through like the pain, I rub myself down in the back with Vicks Vapor Rub, use some alcohol. And got about 2 minutes left. What we doing, y'all? We doing some karate? Or we doing some boxing? Look at the shadow box. If you ain't got no gloves. Oh. Ooh! That stretch when you're tired? Yeah, so today is day 20. I just wanted to make sure, I push it through before I fall asleep. Yep. Today is one of those days I had to push myself. All right, so my heavyweight champs, down to our last minute. This is gonna be a 6-pack. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Yeah, take it easy on a diet. Eat a salad. Try to eliminate some of the meats or the starches in your diet, because that's, like I said, that's going to be the most important part of losing weight. And if you put on layers while you're working out, you know, it'll do good for making you sweat. So I'm gonna start taking off the clothes. I'll be on OnlyFans soon. All right, y'all. So wherever you're watching me at, if it's the Duchess channel or the War on Obesity, we completed our day 20. And peace. I'm out. I'm tired. Okay, I gotta get back to my studies. Peace.